The following is a paid program and does not necessarily reflect the opinions of the staff or management of Visionary Related Entertainment.
Aloha and welcome to Maui Nonprofit Notes, the weekly radio show where you'll find us talking story with Maui's nonprofit executive directors and staff to find out how they're working to support the needs within our community. Maui Nonprofit Notes is generously sponsored by Pacific Source. If you're building or remodeling a home, please stop by Pacific Source's cabinet and appliance showroom located in the Waikapu Bayshard. I'm Susie Tiemann, Executive Director of Lokahi Pacific, and your host for Maui Nonprofit Notes. During this hour, we'll share some of the experiences of our nonprofit agencies and just how they're changing lives, changing communities, and creating miracles of hope for those with needs. And today we're going to start off with, actually, this is, I think, the third time we've had discussion about this
Fun.
particular subject in various ways and methods and means and so forth. But it's that time. It is here.
It is here.
It's Tropic Care Week.
It is.
Coming up right away on Saturday. There we go. So we've got with us Carrie Nunakawa,
Yep.
who's the CPO of Maui United Way.
Yes.
Does that work?
Yes. President and CPO.
Yeah.
It's such a mouthful. I don't know what. Anyway.
How that all got started.
Yeah. It's a long history.
And she's got with her her right-hand PR person.
The PR person.
The PR person.
Thanks, guys.
PR person for the County of Maui, Rod Antone. How are you?
Aloha, guys. How you doing? Glad to be here.
Yes.
So if nobody shows up for this thing, it's his fault.
It is because he's in charge of communications.
But you know what? Yes, we're supposed to be out there. It's been well. I know people know about it because I've been getting calls with all kinds of questions.
Good questions?
Good questions, you know. Hey, I see you guys are doing vision and eye exams. Can I get prescription for contacts? No, this is just
Basics.
yeah, basic. We're not
Basic services.
basic services.
Does that mean I can't get my trifocals over there?
No.
No, not even bifocals. Not
Yeah.
even bifocals.
You get to pick one.
I see. Which one do you really want to see?
Yeah. So
Far or near? Which one?
Okay.
you know, just I know you guys talked about it earlier, but just the basics. So Tropic Care starts this Saturday, the 11th. I know it's also the day of the primary election, so maybe folks can go vote and get an eye exam at the same time.
At the same time.
Not at the same place.
No, not at the
Not
same place. But the same day.
Same day. It's 11th to 19th in different locations around the county. Molokai, Lanai, even out there in Hana, we got Central Maui, West Maui, South Maui. And what it is the military going out there and they're training for readiness, you know, in case there's, I think if they'd have to do this for real, it'd be like if a typhoon hit the Philippines and they
Right.
went in and set up medical tents and stuff like that. So they're here to practice, but our community benefits because they're going to be doing real-time basic healthcare services. So like medical, you can get a physical exam. You can do sports physicals for kids, but
Yeah,
you gotta
just bring in your form.
bring in your forms. The military will not have any forms. They're not going to have access to your records at HMSA or Kaiser. Okay, bring in your forms, and they're going to do blood pressure and screening. Okay, so you know, no heavy lifting, but if you need any of these things, this is and no cost to you. You don't even need an ID. You don't have to show proof of residency. Just stand in line.
Just come. If
Just-
if you can stand in line and you're breathing, they'll take you.
Yes.
Okay. I'm not going to take that a step further.
You're going to leave that one alone.
Yeah, I'm
Karen.
not gonna touch that.
Oh, yeah, okay.
For dental, they do exams, extractions, and fillings. Now, somebody asked me, got a call, what kind of fillings? Gold. And I go, why? You know, well, you know, what if somebody like sell them afterwards? I go, yeah, I don't know what kind of fillings I don't know what you want to do with the fillings afterwards,
Oh
but I'm sure
my
the
gosh.
military has some very basic, practical filler material
Yeah,
for you
I
guys.
wouldn't be expecting like ceramic or composite. It's probably just amalgam, you
Probably,
know.
yeah. Do they still
Yeah.
make that stuff?
Yes.
Oh,
they
okay.
do.
Oh, so-
Gotcha. Okay.
and then for vision, they do the vision check, prescriptions, and in a very limited capacity, they'll actually be making single lens, not bifocals,
Or
not trifocals, single lens eyeglasses. And I say limited because the materials they have here are going to be limited. It's only going to be limited to Maui. Unfortunately, they don't have enough machines to go to Lanai and Molokai. But be aware at some point. Let's say you're standing in line on a Thursday waiting to get the military to make you some glasses, and they say they're out. I mean, that's just how it goes. They're limited to the resources and equipment and personnel. At some point, they might run out.
Right. It is called their Innovative Readiness Training. So
IRT,
hopefully they
yeah.
will be innovative in certain circumstances.
Gotcha.
Right?
Yeah.
But you can walk out of there with the prescription in hand.
Yes.
I mean,
Yes.
what they
Yes.
found.
So their guys could do the prescription, and maybe you guys scrape together some money and go to Lens Crafters or something,
Or Costco.
or Costco, or you can
Walmart.
take their prescription to another clinic. But you can't take an outside prescription to them, and say, here, make this. And it says on the posters, no outside prescription. So
Right.
that's what that means.
Right.
Yeah. So this is.
It's a great service to our
Yes.
community, and everyone should take advantage because it is no cost. However, right, there is a cost involved in all of this in bringing 364.
Right. There's no cost to
military.
you. It doesn't
No
mean it's
cost,
free,
right.
which is why we're not using
Right.
the word free. It still costs the military. We're still paying through federal tax dollars through the
So,
military. So
Take advantage.
Yeah.
I mean, the good news is they're going to practice somewhere, so at least they're doing it here.
Right.
Exactly.
Right. And people are benefiting. So let's go through the places that they can go to.
Absolutely. Okay. So, South Maui, we got St. Teresa's Church, 25 West Lipoa Street. Everybody knows where St. Teresa's is.
Yes.
8 to 4, Monday through Saturday. The last day, they're going to be open noon to 4, and that's because they have church service.
Church, because the last day is
So-
Sunday morning.
Exactly. Let's do Lanai. I don't know if I'm sure we can have some Lanai listeners.
Yep.
Lanai. This is at the Lanai County Gymnasium, 711 Fraser Avenue. 8 a.m. to 4 p.m. Monday through Saturday. And, Monday through Saturday. I'm like, wow, okay. Anyway, 8 to 4 p.m., but on the last day, it's 8 to 11:30 p.m., and that's because they got to start packing up. And as I go through these schedules, you'll see that the last day on Sunday, at almost every location, there's a little different schedule, just because either they got to pack up or, like at Maui College, they got to get ready for classes the next day.
Right.
Speaking of Maui College, Central Maui Clinic is at UHMC, Maui College.
But specifically,
Specifically, please go to Hale 217, or did I say? Yeah, it'll be at the Hale. From there, they will direct you to other locations where,
depending on what kind of service
yeah,
you're going to get.
dental, you go in this direction. But I mean, that should help people. We've had some people say, hey, Maui College is a big place. Where do I go? So 217. And then they'll direct you from there. But that's where you go for initial registration and check-in. 8 to 4. And then, of course, August 19th, I had to switch it to 8 to 11:30 a.m.
Because classes start.
Classes are going to... Yep. Classes
Oh,
start.
that's right. They start on the 20th, don't
Yeah.
they? Next
That's
day.
right.
Lahaina?
And Lahaina. Well, I got to go in a weird order here because I'm just clicking through. All right. Hana. We're going to go to Hana.
Okay.
Hana Old School Cafeteria. I don't even need to give you guys the
No.
address. If you're in Hana, you know where
You
that
know where
is.
that
It's
is.
across from the ballpark.
Yeah.
Everybody knows where.
8 to 4, most days, August 19th, 8 to 11:30 a.m. Okay. And did we do Molokai yet?
Nope.
Okay, Molokai, Mitchell Po'ole Center. 8 to 4 again on the last day, August 19th, 8 to 11:30 a.m. And we did South Maui.
We just waiting for Lahaina.
Okay, here we go. Lahaina. Got Lahaina. 8 to 4. And
Waiola Church.
Waiola Church, 535 Waini'i Street.
Waine'e.
Waine'e. Okay. Well, that's right there between prison and,
Yes.
yeah, that's right.
How long have you been here, Rod?
I was born and raised. I'm from Paia. We don't go Lahaina.
Oh, okay. All right.
They cannot say our street names, too.
Okay, you're excused.
Yeah. Noon to 4 p.m. on Sunday, of course, because they have church services. Again, Lahaina, Waiola Church. All right. And that's all the locations. I was involved in Tropicare back in 2013. And there were long lines every day. And I'm not trying to discourage people from coming. I want to encourage people to come, especially if you think you need these services. But it's just, a lot of people may want to take advantage of these. And like I said, there's no guarantee that they're not going to run out of, say, tooth filling material.
Right.
Whatever the tooth filling material is. It's not gold or ceramics, just let you guys know. Might be some military green stuff.
No, it's
Oh.
not.
I'm just kidding. It's the stuff they make the flak jackets out of. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Oh, wait a minute. We got a phone call, and I think this might be from
Uh-oh.
Hans, our PIO.
So we do want to let everyone know that when you go to receive services, you do need, you can get one service per location per day. So Susie, let's say you go to UHMC and you go for dental cleaning. So you can do that. You would have to come back the next day to get maybe
Vision
your blood
test.
pressure or your vision test or whatever. However, that does not limit you from going to maybe Kihei the same day and going to St. Teresa's and doing your vision test there on the same day.
Gotcha.
So, but it's just one location, one person, one service per day.
Right.
But you can go to other locations if you want to as well.
And I think the best part of this whole thing is you don't have to prove a need
No,
for any of this.
no,
or
you don't have to prove,
or prove that-
anything.
low
Yeah.
income or any of those kinds of things.
Whoa.
All right.
We
A
have an
little too
update.
excited talking about
Was that an
Tropicare.
update?
No.
Oh.
I asked the question about the what are
filling?
they filling the teeth with? He's gonna text me back. He's like, that's a great question, above my pay grade. Hold on. But they're here. They're excited. They're ready to go. As you can imagine, Maui's kind of like the plum assignment for Tropicare.
Right.
probably.
Exactly.
Now, have they been to Kauai already?
Well, they were just on the Big Island
Oh, the Big
a
Island.
couple
They're on
months
the Big
ago.
Island.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they're going to Kauai afterwards.
Different.
Oh, a different group.
Different group.
Different
Yeah.
group.
Okay. So now, when they do this training, when you said different group, is it like 6 months worth of training in different places? Or how do they kind of parcel this out? You don't have any idea? No.
If we had somebody from the military there, I'd be able to answer your question.
Okay.
Unfortunately, no, yeah. I'm not sure how they parceled it out. I just know they did have a good experience in 2013, and they wanted to make sure they came back, and especially since they saw the need, and there were people they had to turn away on the last day, and I know that always kind of leaves this unfinished business, and so they're back, and hopefully we can. You can never catch everybody, but you
Right,
try. I
right.
think that's what the nonprofit motto is, right?
Yeah.
Just keep trying.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, and this is all branches of the military: National Guard,
Yeah, it
Air
is-
Force, Army, Navy, Reserve, and Marine Corps Reserve.
Yeah, everybody.
So this is anybody within the ranks that can be called up to go to an emergency
Right.
situation.
Yes. And these are professionals. These are doctors who are in the armed
Right.
service.
Right.
These are not like some sergeant that, hey, you know how to drill, right? You
Here,
you
let's
could-
try it on a
can
tooth
you-
now.
I see you picking your teeth with your Bowie knife. No, that's not it. These are professionals who are also members of the military.
Right.
In many
Yeah.
cases, they've been in the military and gotten their
Degree.
education through the military, and this is the time they have to serve
Right.
to
Right.
pay it back.
Or they're part-timers with the National Guard.
That's true.
Right.
And they're, dentists most of the 365 days of the year, except for when they do their service hours.
Gotcha.
So yeah, no, these are absolute professionals. We worked with them before. They're very good, and we had a lot of good response from the community. Oh, and this is a good public service announcement. So I know local style. Somebody helps you out. You bring like case
Oh,
of
yeah.
beer, or made some chicken adobo from last night. And you're like, here you go, come eat, and they can't accept
Right.
anything like that. So, folks, I know maybe you might be very grateful at what they're doing, but you can't stop by any of the clinics. They can't accept it,
Gotcha.
and they're going to be really sad that they.
They have to turn it away.
Yeah. So, just tell them thank you.
Yeah.
I think also if you're planning on going to receive services, make sure you bring a lot of water and snacks just in case you're waiting a long time and
Yes.
it's hot and that kind of thing.
Excellent point.
Yeah.
On that note, we're going to take a short break.
All right.
Awesome.
Aloha from Pacific Source, and thank you for your support over the years. Pacific Source has offered more of what builders and homeowners value most in building materials and cabinet design. We've done this by offering superior customer service and products, as well as by designing kitchens and baths that are intelligent and elegant while staying true to your vision and budget. Visit our showroom in Waikapu in Central Maui, where we display a variety of cabinets as well as top-name appliances like Sub-Zero, Wolf, Viking, KitchenAid, and more. We display countertops, tile and wood flooring, and several brands of windows and doors, including Fleetwood multi-slides and La Cantina folding doors. Come in and talk to our designers about making your dreams become a reality. From concept to completion, we really believe our attention to detail and superior service are what sets us apart. Let us show you what we mean. We are a Pacific Source at 515 East Oahe Way in the Consolidated Base Yard in Waikapu, just off Waiko Road. Call us at 986-0380. That's 986-0380, or look us up online at packsource.com.
And we are back. This is Maui Nonprofit Notes, your weekly radio show where we talk story with our nonprofit executive directors to find out what's going on in their world. And we've got Carrie Luna Nunakawa.
I
How
tell
long
my
you lived
husband.
there?
You know what though? I told my husband all the time. I was like, I should have just kept my maiden name because nobody knows Nunokawa. They all know Carrie Luna, and it's so much easier to say, right?
Well, unless you get into the rhythm of it, Carrie Luna Nunakawa.
Yeah, it's just too long.
This is your iPhone talking to you.
Thank you, Siri. He goes, you can change it back. I was like, I will. I
I'm
should.
only gonna
But
say
then,
your
but
name
then
like that,
Shan
yeah.
left the lieutenant governor's
Right.
office. The name changed place, and very sad about that. But that's okay.
Okay. All right. But then you won't have the same name as your kids.
That's all right.
She sure was quick with that response, wasn't she? Something we should know about your kids? No.
Well,
They are angel babies.
There you go.
so we do have. Are we still talking?
We're still talking
We're still
chocolate
talking.
hair.
Okay, I wasn't sure. So we begin other questions, which is, will this event give me insurance, medical insurance?
No.
No, I'm sorry. One-time event. You're not gonna all of a sudden go to this thing and, hey, now I have medical. We wish that'd be great, but this is just services that are for this 11th to the 19th, and then once they're gone, you gotta wait till they come back, if they ever come back.
Right.
Right.
Hopefully they will, because Maui, they always want to come back to Maui, though. So.
But hopefully, yes.
Yep.
But I mean, there are other locations.
Right.
We've
There are.
been blessed that they've come back within a 5-year span. That's
I
great.
know.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The other one is transportation, because
Ooh,
they
yeah.
see that MEO is on all of the
Flyers. And
flyers,
things.
and they're like, yeah, MEO is going to come and pick me up with their bus. Not necessarily. If you are a already using MEO's services. Like you part of the Kanoa Senior Center program, and they already know your needs and everything. They'll pick you up. You can arrange through MEO to go to a Tropicare location. Otherwise, no. But the good thing is many of the people that have been calling about Central Maui, and the Maui Bus main hub is right across the street,
Right.
Queen Kahumanu Shopping Center.
That's
so
right.
if you guys catch a bus to the shopping center, walk right across the street. Tropicare is right there.
And then get your blood tested and find
Yep.
out your blood pressure is way up because you crossed that highway.
Hopefully not.
Thanks,
Hopefully you
Susie.
get to stand in line a little
Yeah.
while and they can come back
It'll
down.
come down.
Yeah,
Rest.
I got
Yeah.
you.
Yeah. But it's a great service. I think the community, you really need to take advantage and go out and utilize the services that are here. And let's say you just got your teeth cleaned 2 months ago. Well, you can go get it cleaned again. It's not gonna. I have a friend, no kidding, loves the dentist, and she falls asleep in the dentist chair when she gets her teeth cleaned. I'm like, you are crazy.
No.
Crazy. I said, I would rather go to the OBGYN than go to the dentist.
Gee.
What?
Don't put me on either of those lists. Oh.
No, but they're not like too pleasant things. But I have to, dentists. It's hard. I know it's hard, but they do good. They do good things. So
I gotta do
you can
that Monday.
Yeah.
Don't remind me.
No, it's good. It's good though. And so you can get your teeth cleaned again, and it won't count against your insurance if you do have it or whatever. So if you're waiting, like there's some people that maybe they're waiting in between. Their insurance only covers so much, for a certain amount, and they already maxed out. Go now.
Or you've gotten a new job and your insurance
Right.
doesn't kick
Kick
in for
in.
6 months for something
Exactly.
like a cleaning.
The calls we've been getting about questions are they're all retirees that need that kind of bridge. They're in between
The gap.
Yeah, there's a gap there that they're trying to fill. It's kind of interesting because they've got, some of them have. Sounds like they have cars and they're mobile, and they're not on the lower end of the income table. But yeah,
Yeah.
there is a gap. I can't explain it any more than that.
Yeah, they may have certain medicines that they're on a regular basis, and they have to have the certain times at the doctors and stuff. And so we're hitting August, which is over halfway through the year.
That's
And for
right.
many of them, they hit that plateau where out of pocket kicks in,
Oh,
and
okay.
that makes a difference.
Yep.
Okay, that would explain some of the calls I've been getting.
Yeah,
Yep.
sure would.
So, folks, if you're out there and you're listening, August 11th to the 19th, this Saturday, locations.
Every day.
Every day,
6 locations across Maui County.
yes. Tropicare,
There's
Vision.
going to be banners.
There will be banners on the locations. Excellent. We got 300 members of the military, over 300, all branches coming in to service you. There will be volunteers. If you want to volunteer,
Oh yeah.
you can volunteer. I do not have that
It's
link,
it's the
but it's
Maui County website.
yeah. Look up Tropicare on the Maui. Go to mauicounty.gov. Look up Tropicare.
/Tropicare.
/Tropicare. Scroll down, you'll see a volunteer sign up link. There's no heavy look. The military is going to do all the heavy lifting. You're not going to have to drill anybody's teeth. Just go there, be the check-in person, be a floater. You don't have to work all day. You don't have to work every day. But we could use 1 or 2 people at each location.
Don't they get a shirt too?
You get a T-shirt. You get a very lovely
Whoa.
T-shirt.
Yeah.
A Tropicare 2018 T-shirt.
You might even get some snacks.
You
Oh,
might get
yeah.
some snacks.
And then the T-shirt is kind of military style, huh? Or color.
Well,
or
it's
something,
it's a fatigue green
or- Ooh.
with the white Tropicare. There's a shaka on it. There's a Band-Aid on one of the fingers to indicate the
That it's
healthcare
a-
aspect.
Exactly.
Cool. Who designed that?
Very cool design.
Is that a standard something they?
Kay
well,
Howe
no,
works
shaka
for
would be.
Maui County, and she's a very
Yay,
talented graphic designer.
Kehao.
Deutsch, last Cerizo. She's also owns CrossFit Upcountry. Shout out to Kihao for
Yay, Kehao.
Yay.
Go girl.
And she made the posters and she made the
The
banners.
banners.
Cool.
She's been going Tropicare crazy.
Yeah.
It's-
Wow,
she can't wait
that's
for it
neat.
to be over.
Let's get those result numbers in here and see what good it did.
Yep. It'll be
so
great.
we were not really worried about the turnout.
Yeah.
I mean,
Are we talking ages here? Is it age specific? Over? Got to be over 6 or over 18 or?
you know,
I don't think so.
they can't. They're not asking for any ID, so they can't say yes or no. The only way that they could is if maybe they don't have enough pediatricians. Like, let's say they take the first 2 kids under 12, but you come up with your kid and everybody else is available. They're either gonna have to wait or you're just gonna have to come back another day. Again, they're gonna do their best with their
accommodate,
personnel
yeah.
and equipment and resources, but people just gotta understand. Just it may not be available when you get there.
Right.
So get there first, and you can always try again the next day. I think me and Kara were talking.
Mm-hmm.
They're saying, "Oh, here's another good point. You can't go in there and try and get medical, vision, and dental all in one day.
Oh, yeah.
It's one thing a day. You can stand in line for medical, or you can stand in line for dental, or you can stand in line for vision. You can come back the next day. Like, let's say I did medical services on Monday, and on Tuesday I come in and I do dental, and Wednesday I come in and do vision. You can do that.
Or you can go to different
Or
locations.
you can do the different clinics if you're really if you're really motivated.
If your day off is on Monday and you want to get it all done,
or if you're retired,
or if you're retired,
Yeah.
that's right.
Now, if I understand correctly, there's no information kept on anybody either.
No,
Nope.
It's not like there's a file out
Nope.
there that has
Nope.
something.
nothing is kept.
Okay.
They will not be writing any charts or doing anything like that. I think the most you'll get is a prescription, and that's all you'll take.
That's it.
Yeah.
And they don't keep anything. No
Gotcha.
record, zero, nothing.
As somebody said at one point, there's something they really want to get checked out, but they don't want to go to their doctor because if it's bad, they don't want it on their, they don't need it on their record.
But
and
shouldn't
maybe
your
they can-
doctor know if something's bad?
Well, that's why they're not going to go to the doctor. So they go to this and find out, and if everything's clear, fine. Then they can go to their doctor and get
Interesting.
so
good report.
random.
I know, but it's, people, I mean, there's certain things that medical situations can keep you from getting a new job or,
Oh,
stuff
I
that,
see.
if they have to look at your,
If you
your
cray cray.
whatever.
No.
I'm not sure that'll come out, but anyway, thank you so much for being here, you guys.
You're welcome. So yeah, please everybody come out. Starts on Saturday,
Saturday, 8 o'clock.
8 o'clock.
All
6 locations.
All clinics are open. So go vote at 7 and go see the
Yeah,
doctor
go
at 8.
vote and then go see
Yeah.
see whatever else could be good or wrong
Right.
with you.
Or when you get done getting your medical checked out,
Go vote.
because there's time afterwards.
People need to vote.
Yes.
Vote, vote, vote.
Vote.
Very good. Thanks, Rod. Thanks,
Mahalo.
Gary.
Thank you.
Mahalo, Susie.
It's going to be a great week, I can tell. And the neat thing is they're not really practicing under the strange conditions that they might have been if the hurricane had continued.
Well, there's 3 more coming,
Oh,
so
thank
it
you.
could be.
Thank you. They aren't that close, though, are
Never
they?
know.
Shh, don't tell the military. We told them Hector's not coming. So-
Well, no, Hector's not, but are the others that close?
There's 3 behind Hector. I don't know.
We'll save
Oh.
that for another show.
Yeah.
Okay, we'll do that next week. Thanks, Rod. Thanks, Carrie.
Thank you.
Have a great week. Before we start with our second guest, I want to put out something here that typically we have the folks from the Rotary Club of Kahului here to talk about the Mike Lyons Memorial Scholarship Fund, Palaka Awards and Celebration. And this year, I think our wires got crossed and we didn't bring them in, but I did promise them that I would mention it. It just so happens it's tomorrow evening. So it's a late, last-minute reminder. What they do is they honor a business of the year and kind of thing, and a community a person who does community service. The winners of the business award are people that you guys, everybody knows these folks. We're talking about Michael Moore, Robert Aguar, and Tim Moore. And the name of their company is Naho Aloha Ekolu. And everybody goes, I think I've heard their name, but I don't know who that is. And so I'm going to clarify that for you. And if you don't know any of these places, you don't live on Maui. Old Lahaina Luau, Aloha Mixed Plate, Star Noodle, Leota's Kitchen and Pie Shop, and the most recent addition, Ho'aloha Farms. So I know you've all either eaten at one of these places, or many of them, or both of them, or all of them, or whatever. And they do so much for the community. And anyone who's involved with nonprofits has either had lunch prepared by them and served at an event, or a dinner, or whatever the case. But Michael, Robert, and Tim are dynamite. I know I've worked with Michael on several committees and things, and there is nobody who's willing to do more for this community than their organization. The other honor is going to go to Mahina Martin for her tireless community service. This is going to be held at the, let me get through here. All right, who took it out of here? It's at the King Kamehameha. What the heck is that called? The Marilyn Monroe House. Yeah? What's it called? No, not the Kahili, the other one, isn't it? Anyway, the Marilyn Monroe House, you know which one of the golf courses that is. And it's tomorrow. It starts at 5 p.m. With the golf ball drop, and that's the chance to win some fabulous prizes. Golf balls, $10 for one ball, $25 for three balls, $50 for seven balls, and if you're like me, it doesn't make any difference how many you buy. It's not going to go in the hole. And that's what you need to win a prize. First prize is a $500 check. I think it's the first time I've seen that. And then the rest are going to be other things from various places. Price for this event is $35 each, certainly reasonable enough for a drink ticket and heavy poo-poo. Again, Mike Lyons, for those of you who may not have ever met him or known him, tremendous person for the nonprofit folks out there. His record of volunteer service was just incredible, and he left us way too soon. But this is a way that the Rotary has chosen to honor him and continues to honor him. So that's tomorrow night, Thursday night, August 9th, 5 p.m., the golf ball drop, and then the social hour. Social hour begins at 4 o'clock. So everybody, if you have any questions, place a call to, who do we place a call to? Okay, I'm going to give somebody's phone number. 856-2566. Give them a call and ask them the question. But the annual Rotary Club of Kahului, their Mike Lyons Memorial Scholarship Fund 2018 Palaka Awards celebration and golf ball drop. It's a good time. You stand out on the balcony and watch the helicopter come over and drop those balls, and you're standing there saying, number 94, 94, 94, right? And it's 94 is down on the third green someplace down the hill. Are we trying to take a break? Okay, we'll take a break and we'll be right back.
Aloha from Pacific Source, and thank you for your support over the years. Pacific Source has offered more of what builders and homeowners value most in building materials and cabinet design. We've done this by offering superior customer service and products, as well as by designing kitchens and baths that are intelligent and elegant while staying true to your vision and budget. Visit our showroom in Waikapu in Central Maui, where we display a variety of cabinets as well as top-name appliances like Sub-Zero, Wolf, Viking, KitchenAid, and more. We display countertops, tile and wood flooring, and several brands of windows and doors, including Fleetwood multi-slides and La Cantina folding doors. Come in and talk to our designers about making your dreams become a reality. From concept to completion, we really believe our attention to detail and superior service are what sets us apart. Let us show you what we mean. We are a Pacific Source at 515 East Oahe Way in the Consolidated Base Yard in Waikapu, just off Waiko Road. Call us at 986-0380. That's 986-0380, or look us up online at packsource.com.
And we are back again. Here we go. Second half of the show, we're going to be talking with Dane Ka'ai. Did I get that right?
Yeah, perfect.
Whoa, see, I can do Hawaiian words and names. whatever. I'm not going to go there. I had something I was going to add to that, but we'll just stop right there. Dane is the Youth Services Director for Maui Economic Opportunity, and that is some yellow shirt you've got on.
Yeah, what yellow? This pink is the new black.
The new black, pink. Oh, wow, it is bright. Woo, you guys. Yeah,
It goes good with my skin tone.
there you go. Actually, it does. Yeah, it really does. Looks good. I think it would probably do wonders for everybody's skin tone. Yeah. But they can see you coming, and they know you're not working on a road crew.
Right. And hopefully I won't get mistaken as a deer and get shot. So,
Jeez.
so if I'm lost in the woods, I'll be managed.
I see. If you see pink, don't shoot.
Yes, exactly. But
Worse
thanks for having me on, Susie.
Worse for the wise. Okay, so youth services. We got kids are back in school today.
Yes. Whew.
Are you taking
Hallelujah.
a deep
So
breath?
the kids is back in school. I'm trying to get back into the rhythm of things in the office. They haven't seen us for 2 months. But I wanted to talk earlier about your guest you had just a little while ago with Tropicare. I did get to sit in one of those exec meetings we have on Mondays. Remember those?
I remember
Susie?
those.
So then what I do know how MEO is involved is in the transportation is involved is they got to get all these soldiers and doctors to the locations. So it's going to be like a big roundup, getting them to Lahaina and to, all these different areas. So it's going to, they're putting that together and having.
So you're the main transportation source for all these folks.
That's what I heard. So Harry, who's our director of transportation, is really busy
I'll bet.
right now. So they're organizing that so the soldiers can get there safely and stuff.
Right.
But if you do use MEO transportation and utilize that, I didn't know they could probably get you to a location.
Right.
And also for that Saturday coming up, MEO is actually a location for voting.
Oh, you can take the bus to the vote.
Yeah, so 99 Mahalani Street is a location where you can vote, and that's right next to the police station, the Cameron Center, and then you can make your way to the university. So our main building.
That's if you live in this area, though.
Yeah, in the
Not-
area,
yeah.
because that's where our main office is.
Right.
So downstairs in
But
the classrooms, there'll be voting.
Yeah. But if
booths.
you're a regular MEO rider, you could take the bus to upcountry to Eddie Tam Center, where it's a polling place.
Yeah.
And then take the bus from there down to
Exactly,
the UHMC.
Yeah. So they're going to organize getting the soldiers to and from these sites.
Cool.
Which is great. We're helping them out. too.
Yeah.
We don't want any tanks on the roads destroying our newly paved roads. So
Gotcha.
ask MEO to help transport these soldiers.
Or 350 people moving around every day like that. That's a
Yeah.
lot of rental cars
Exactly.
or vans or whatever they might be using. So
Right.
the bus is a great option.
Yeah, it is. It is.
Yeah, because they're probably all staying together and close by.
I don't know.
They-
Yeah.
that's a big secret. Nobody's
Yeah.
talking about where they're staying.
Right.
Yeah. I got you. Okay.
I'm not sure. It might be a bunch of tents you see on the side of
Oh,
the
you know,
road.
that's a thought.
Yeah.
They could camp out someplace. Yeah.
So get the kind of real experience. They might not be in a foreign, country, and they have to set up base.
Yeah.
And
If they're
then-
going out to where everything's been destroyed, there's no communication, no lights, no whatever. You're going to
Exactly.
set up a tent. Yeah.
True. I think they make it a real world situation.
That's cool. Yeah.
So they get the proper training.
Yeah.
I don't
Full
know
on.
if they're. I don't think they're going to stay at the Grand Wailea.
No, I don't think so.
And
I
then
think we can pass on that one.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, Tropicare. We're finishing up the comments about Tropicare, folks. It's a great opportunity, so please take advantage of it. And again, check that website at the County of Maui /Tropicare. Give you all the details on where, when, and so on and so forth. So, to youth services.
Yes. Yes.
So, what'd you do this summer?
Oh my God, a lot of things. I given trying to train some staff too on top of that, and then getting a lot of new recruits of kids. like before summer started, we usually have a orientation dinner that sign up the new kids, but a lot of new people. People were just calling, flooding the phones, like, "Oh, you guys have a program for free, and we do summertime." I mean, it's a year-long program, but we got to work with the Kapunas, with the Halemakua, and then just before we ended, we that senior softball tournament. We got to throw out the first pitch.
Oh, really?
Yeah, then we got to give out some waters with prevention stuff on it, with our underage drinking prevention and our tobacco prevention, where it's like this little coin to remind you to, quitting, is the best way, clean, healthy lungs. And it was a hit. We gave them out, and all the seniors, you had everybody from the state around,
right.
like from all the islands, all these seniors, and they played this great softball tournament, and we wanted to get involved. So one of our youth threw out the first pitch on the last day of the tournament, and just doing community service, a lot of community service. We worked at different farms and lowy patches. We tried to incorporate the culture inside. So it was in KNI, Lahaina, and then upcountry too, Maui Farms. And they do work there, and then we try to like work hard in the beginning of the day, and then have lunch together, and then that's the fun time is after lunch. They do a little reflection sheet for us, and then they write down, and then they can go swimming. It's all about swimming, and I must have got like 12 shades darker this summer.
It has been a spectacular summer for weather.
Yeah, the weather. So it's been great. So they log into community service hours, and we were like totaling them up, and then they something that they can reach towards, because we want to put them on like the presidential community service awards, where you reach like for youth maybe 100 hours of community service, you get a special certificate signed by the president. And that's something, that can help you with college applications, or just your first job. I mean, that would be definitely an edge.
Right.
With no job experience, but you did a lot of community service. So we worked at the Maui Food Bank, putting together that stuff, Feed My Sheep. We try to find all those kind of different nonprofit organizations that might need some help, or some special attention, and they do work from just in the ground, farming stuff, to like just putting like stacking boxes, and putting together some food supplies for like our seniors and stuff around the island, so they get to really give back, knowing community service is really important here,
right.
Or getting to know their community, like meeting people they don't normally wouldn't meet,
right.
like around the community. And we think that, we like to do that for the summer mostly. And then once we get into the schools doing our prevention programs, we were going to be switching gears soon and doing our underage drinking prevention, cyberbullying, bullying prevention, and our teen suicide, which is, unfortunately is getting more... a little bit
It's
higher.
totally out of hand, isn't it?
Yeah, around the country too.
Yeah.
So with the celebrities, and
right.
it might be getting like glorified, but we want to like tell them, there's help out there, and we use the kids as a tool for connecting other youth to the proper help. We're not asking them to be counselors. We don't assume to be these can fix your problems, but we can definitely connect you to the right people,
Right.
Hopefully. So the kids are like connectors. They like the connectors, the connection. That's the name of their youth leadership,
cool.
the connections. So they go out there and do a lot of prevention. And this year we're going to see a lot more push on different issues on prevention. They just finished up with the smoke-free cars with kids.
Right.
They testified in that one. I just saw them holding signs this summer with a reminder. It could be a $200 fine,
Right.
if they find you smoking in cars with young kids in there.
What's the age for the kids?
I guess anybody under like a minor age, like 17
Oh, okay.
and lower, yeah.
But
Mostly for like the
Little kids.
the real little kids.
Yeah.
But even had older kids testify, like in high school, that their asthma would start, coming up when they think just because the windows are open, the smoke is going out. But no, it's like whipping it's coming back and hitting them in the face.
You can see it in there.
Yeah, it's not pretty. So, and then underage drinking, we have some more things that we want to tackle in the future with laws and stuff, and we're getting back in that mode. But summer was just amazing. I just was so happy last Friday. The last kid I dropped off, I was like, yeah, I almost had a tear in my eye. Like, oh, it's done. Everybody's home safely. And then we can work on, getting back into schools and stuff,
Right.
our regular year-round. So our program is year-round, and it is, I can say, no cost.
There you go. There
There
you
you
go.
go. No cost to you. And then
What's the age group?
our age group, we work with from 6th grade, so that's maybe about 10, 11, all the way up to high school, 12, 17, 18 years old. So we have the older kids have their special leadership that mentor the younger kids, that also mentor the community. They all they're representing MEO, so they go out there in the community and they hold signs. Anything kind of they have to deal with youth issues. They're their own they like to call them a task force.
A task
So like
force.
they want to, if there's a task, that the force comes out there. It's not like a committee. They want to be like, yeah, we're a task force. So they're really well versed in issues of prevention. Whenever that we can bring in new trainings or special guests, we do. And then they're not just learning from us, but everybody in the community. And it works out great. They're finally realizing they have a voice.
Yeah.
So they speak in front of the county council, in front of the liquor commission, and they're like, "Oh, they're not going to listen to us," but I'm like, "They do.
Yeah, they do.
It's really important that you guys have a voice."
So now you work with these folks every day.
Yeah, we working
the
with
summer.
the kids during the summer. A lot of hours been
Gotcha.
punched in.
I think that's so great because you see, like you said, it's that community service piece. Because for a lot of people, that's almost as important as grades are. And having that certificate of how many hours you put in and what kinds of things you did, it's invaluable. And it could, in some cases, I would think, give them an opportunity to see some other areas of opportunity for their future, something to learn and become a part of that maybe they didn't even know anything about before this.
Yeah, exactly. I have kids they just graduate this year that want to pursue a degree in human services or counseling or psychology and stuff like that, and they want to come back and give back to their community, which they don't really think about it sometimes. I mean, with the internet, it just brought everything closer together, but then there's a bigger world out there, but they're realizing if they want to make changes, start on the community level, their neighborhood,
Right.
and just simple stuff. We picked up trash, and we have Adopt a Highway. We have our own Adopt a Highway section of country, and then they go and they clean it, and
Wow.
they know, and then they know, we try to keep the sites the same so they can see the progress. If they plant something, they want to see, wow, I grew up to something that I can actually eat, and then, they can see the finished product. So the places that we clean, they can see over time, wow, this place is really looking nice.
Right.
So, yeah. So we keep those sites and this year we did a lot more new sites that we have because we had new staff and they had their connections, and it was really nice. It was nice adding them on, just keep on adding them on. So, they can really get involved. We go all over the island.
Your program is growing.
Yeah, it is
Big time.
actually. Yeah, so we're trying to get more grants, writing more grants to open it up, and we just started working with our business center BD, Business Development Center. Yes, with David Daly, and hopefully we can do financial literacy, because the kids don't know too much about
Right.
just simple financial,
Right.
how to save.
Right.
We worked with Kevin Yamashita at the credit union, and he came in and talked. If you just save $20, it's starting at 6th grade. You know what you could make over time, and kids are just blown away. It was crazy, but yeah, financial too. We like to incorporate that in part of our curriculum. Just literacy, or just I was talking to David, maybe how to build a business. Kids is where do I take this math, science, the social studies that I take, and incorporate it in the real world, and maybe hopefully we're talking about doing a Shark Tank kind of situation where
Whoa.
the kids who make an idea and
Proposal?
follow it,
Yeah.
propose.
Yeah.
And maybe
Cool.
even I want to talk to you about that, Susie. You can just sit on a panel and
There you go.
this could work or this
Yeah,
not work. You're
yeah.
how do I pay an employee?
Right.
How do and that's something they have always the good ideas, but then they don't know how to take it from the next step.
Wow.
So we was talking about that could really work. It'd be fun. Present it in front of the mall, or where people can see you guys sitting up there.
Oh,
And,
how neat.
how to present.
Ooh.
Yeah. So young people get that kind of because I don't think I was looking into the schools if they have any clubs like that, and not really.
Not really, yeah.
How to develop a business. And I was like, oh, that's
Oh, man,
small businesses.
I
where
hate
it's
to
at.
have to quit talking
I
to you,
know.
but time's up.
I love talking to you. It's always a great pleasure.
Gosh, I tell you, you've got the thing really going. I look forward to hearing more about it
Yes.
as we go along. What a great summer you've had, and I mean all the things you've talked about. I think I saw something about they were out sign waving about violations of for drivers when school opens here.
Oh yeah.
Something that pointing out that there's some rules and laws that behave yourself.
Yeah, slow down when you get to the school district. Don't keep on flying through. There's kids all over the.
That's right. Dane, thank you so much for being with us today. And that's Dane Ka'ai, who's the Youth Services Director for Maui Economic Opportunity. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you, Susie.
Maui Nonprofit Notes is sponsored as a community service by Pacific Source, the builder's choice. Give Paul and his staff a call at 986-0380 or stop by their showroom in the Waikapu Base Yard on East Oahe Way to see how they can help you with your building project. Today we visited with Rod Antone and Carrie Lunanunakawa. Oh gosh,
job.
I got to quit doing that, right? That's not even nice. But I just got a new iPhone and I'm doing the voices with Siri, kind of thing.
Oh yeah.
And I'm just in that mode. Sorry, folks. To find out what Tropicare is all about here so that everyone can sign. Well, you don't have to sign up. You just go. What an opportunity for folks who haven't been to the doctor for a while or, kind of scared to go to the doctor. And in the second half of the show, we talked with Dane Ka'ai of Maui Economic Opportunities Youth Services and found out what they were up to this summer. We want to thank everybody for tuning in and ask that you join us again next week, same time, same place. And if you want, you can tune to 98.7, which is now the FM, which is now the strong signal for KAOI on Maui. Until next week, I'm Susie Tiemann, Executive Director of Lokahi Pacific, and your host for Maui Nonprofit Notes. Thanks again for joining us. Have a great week, everyone. Aloha.